The Red Bull Ring in Austria was the host of the 11th round of the MotoGP World Championship, and with a mixture of weather conditions throughout the weekend, we saw a number of riders caught out, especially in free practice. There were a total of 50 crashes throughout the event, 5 in MotoGP, 13 in Moto3 and 32 in Moto2, with the uphill turn 1 seeing the greatest number of fallers. First up in Moto3 as Andrea Migno tries to outbrake the pack in the battle for the podium, asking too much of the front end and sliding down the road. He got back on and recovered to 21st. The start of the Moto2 race also saw drama as Javi Vierge tried to bite off a bit more than he could chew and collided with Fabio Quartararo, sending him over the handlebars and causing Cortese and Marini to go off track. From another angle we can see the violent crash, but also a separate incident behind as Locatelli, Baldassari and Simeon got caught up together. And now in MotoGP, as Red Bull KTM's debut at their home race saw a less than ideal weekend for Bradley Smith in Free Practice 3. The Briton lost grip on the front tyre as he leaned over and unfortunately low-sided down the road, culminating in what was a disappointing weekend for Smith. 2 corners later as turn 3 claimed Marc Marquez, the Spaniard lost the front end and spectacularly tried to save it on his elbow, but unfortunately to no avail as the bike slid from underneath him. On board with the 24-year-old as we can see him holding on for a long time before the rear end comes round. The quick right of turn 8 saw a huge high side for Red Bull KTM's Miguel Oliveira in Moto2 whilst chasing the leaders. As we can see, Oliveira was hit by the bike before ending up in the gravel trap, much to the concern of his team. A shame for the Portuguese rider, with his attempts to give the Austrian manufacturer their first win coming to nil. And finally turn 9 as Jack Miller loses the front and rear in quick succession. The Australian had complained about severe tyre wear during the race, and it was a disappointing way to end Sunday in the gravel. That was a look at the best crashes from the Red Bull Ring. Next up, we're at Silverstone on the 27th of August.